Derita, derita, derita. Toma, toma, toma. Mokare, mokare. Hop, 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 hop. No le mueva. Asparagus.
Good morning. It is day 62 for me on the carnivore diet. And I wanted to talk to you about what changes I have experienced, and I'm also going to do a before and after shot. And I did this on day 30 and you guys were like, yeah, I can see the difference. And I was like, I don't know, I don't see anything. But hopefully today will be a way different than that. Some of the things I wanted to talk to you about that have changed for me are not easy to talk about. I have quite a few subscribers that are actually in my life. So I'm just warning you that you might learn more about me than you really want to learn. So if you need to click out, go ahead and click out. I will completely understand. The first thing that has, really I've been living with, and I just kind of never even really thought that it would ever get better, and I kind of forgot about it. I've just kind of been dealing with it. I just thought it was something that I was always going to deal with, and that's hemorrhoids. So 2 years ago, it started about 2 years ago, and I thought I had cancer. I didn't know what it was and called my doctor crying, I think I have cancer. I've done that a couple of times. And he sent me in for a colonoscopy as well as an endoscopy, which is taking a camera down your throat. And what they found was that I had two hemorrhoids. I have two hemorrhoids. One is in the normal spot, down there in my butt. And the other one is actually at the end of my esophagus, in the entry of my stomach. And I have been on medicine for it for 2 years, and medicine to control it, not really to get rid of it because it doesn't go away. And the doctor has always told me, if you lose weight, it'll get better. There's really no way to get rid of them without surgery, and I'm afraid of surgery. I've never had surgery. I've never broken a bone, so I didn't want to do that. So I was on the medicine. I've been on the medicine for 2 years, but even on the medicine, it has been pretty scary. I've had times where like the hemorrhoid feels like it's completely exploded, and the bowl has been scary with like blood and lots of it in the bowl, and that's pretty scary. And so I've really never understood that, and so I've just really have been dealing with that, and I don't know what's going on at the bottom of my esophagus. I don't know if that one's ever bled or if that one's ever exploded. I don't know if that works like that, but being on the bowl, you can really tell what your hemorrhoid is doing, and it's just been really scary. But now it's been 60 days on the carnivore diet, and I have barely have had any spotting, and I've been off of my medicine for 2 weeks. So I should probably talk to my doctor about that. But my whole reason for wanting to get healthy is because I'm going into, my later years, and I don't want to be on prescription medicine. I do not want to live on prescription medicine. I am hoping that the only thing I have to take in my 60s, 70s, and 80s is supplements and vitamins, not prescription medicine. So I was really eager to get off of those pills, and I stopped them 2 weeks ago, and I've had just a little bit of spotting. I can't believe it. In 2 months, well, maybe like in a month and a half, I've really seen it start to change, but crazy like in this last month. In this last month, I have had no problems with that particular hemorrhoid in my butt, except for occasional spotting. So this summer, I do my blood work and I will get another colonoscopy, which will tell me what's happening. By that time, it should be 4 months on the carnivore diet, and I'm hoping that it's completely gone. So I wanted to let you know that I've seen huge improvements in the hemorrhoid department, and I can't wait to see what's happening with the one that's attached to the bottom of my esophagus. Okay, next, I want to tell you guys that I am experiencing very, very little back pain. Very, very little. I do not have any of that hip pain at all. The hip pain, the sharp piercing pain in my hip is completely, totally gone. And when I was walking around in Vegas, we were walking around all day and my back didn't hurt until the end of the day and the end of the night. Normally, when I walk around Target, I have to take a break, find a chair, sit down, pretend I'm like, oh, this is so comfy. Pretend like I'm checking it out. But really what I'm doing is I'm sitting down and stretching my back because I'm in so much pain. That's just Target. Imagine walking around in Vegas, in the streets of Vegas, where there's nowhere to sit because, you know, there's just nowhere to sit. So I had very little pain, and now standing up and cooking in the kitchen, normally I'm always like, ugh, and I'm not doing that. So I do have a little bit of pain, but it's not like crazy pain, you know, like I'm normally having. And I'm singing this weekend, all weekend long, so I can't wait to see what that's gonna be like, if I'm gonna experience any pain, you know, standing there, singing, walking around. So I will let you guys know. Okay, so those are my two biggest changes in the last 60 days. It's only been 60 days, and I'm experiencing incredible healing, I would say. All right, so now I'm gonna get back into the same clothes I got into video 1, and then we're gonna do a before and after, and let's see if you guys can see, or if I can see. It'd be nice if I could see any changes in me physically on the outside. Okay.
Okay, here's the front, and wow, yeah, I can totally see from my midsection to my boobs. Definitely huge change there. Okay, great. Well, here I'm able to see that in between my back boobs, in the middle, there seems to be some weight loss there and some narrowing down under them. So I can see that. And on this side view, I can definitely see where my back boob and my front boob have reduced. So I'll take that too. Okay guys, now it's time for weigh-in. Let's check ketones.
Okay, and here's my ketone stick. Back to the dark side.
Okay, let's jump on the scale. I was 227.7 last week.
Let's see if we have any change. 3, 4, 5. Okay, a little bit of change. That's great. That's almost a pound.
So I lost almost a pound. I've had quite a bit of healing. This has really been a good week for me. There you have it. Those are my 2 months results on Carnivore Diet. Let's go to the comments and share and inspire each other. If you have medical results because of the Carnivore Diet, we would love to hear about it. So let's all meet at the comments and let's share. Even the littlest, tiniest change is a win, and you never know where it can lead. So if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and join us. Let's complete our journeys together. I'll see you guys on the inside.